Okay, so I've tried yesterday the molecule 01 from Escentric Molecules because I really wanted to purchase that to just order online as a fragrance that doesn't smell like anything. It means I can easily wear it like any time of the day and any time of the year because sometimes fragrances head could give me headache, and they can be so overbearing to the point where I really struggle to wear them. So I just wanted something for every day, something that won't bother me and something that won't cause me any issues, like physical issues. So yeah, I've tried molecule one and numerous other molecules in the past, like numerous times. And I've owned molecule 02 and as well as molecule 03 and also eccentric molecule 01. So yeah, so I thought that 01 supposedly, like most of the people say, that it doesn't smell like anything, that it doesn't have any distinctive particular smell, like they can smell it on themselves. So that was something that I could relate to, so I was looking for that type of fragrance. So I've tried it in the past, and yeah, I've had this similar experience where I couldn't smell it myself much, but people around me would comment on how I have put a lot of fragrance, although like I haven't sprayed much. But yesterday, like after spraying it on my hand, so I think this is what happens when you put it on your skin, then you get a different experience. So I have sprayed it on my skin, and oh my god, like the whole day, everything I could smell was this molecule fragrance. Although I have tried many others like in the store, but this was the only one that I kept smelling. Like it's really interesting, and that's that's totally opposite to something I was like actually looking for. So yeah, it was really overbearing, like to the point where I got headache in the evening because I've smelled it so much during the day that I couldn't bear it anymore. And even after shower, like it was still on my skin. And even today, like when I woke up, I could still prominently smell it. Like it was very distinct on my skin and on my clothes, where I just sprayed it on my skin, but it got on my clothes as well. So yeah, I mean, and it's very plain and simple. I know it's a one molecule perfume, so you wouldn't expect much from an Isuya super based fragrance, because like what can you expect from that? Like it's gonna smell like an Isuya super. But yeah, so that was my experience. It kind of smells like a base of any woody fragrance you would find on the market, like after a few hours when it settles down, and you can smell like all you can smell is the base. So it's kind of what it smells like all the time. So it's very linear, simple, plain, like one-dimensional. But then again, I wouldn't wear it on a daily basis because for me, this is a little too much, I would say. Like it's really overbearing for me. Yeah, so it's a pleasant smell. It's a kind of like a pencil shavings and like a woody, very neutral, very like I would say equally good in any weather and in any season and in any weather conditions. But yeah, I'm like I feel like it's not what I'm looking for, especially in this weather when it's getting colder outside. You kind of want something that will make you warm, and you kind of want something that will be more comforting. You know, this is not a comforting scent, although it smells really good. Like, I enjoyed it for the first probably few hours, and I swear this was really powerful because all I can smell was this fragrance. Although I have put the fragrance on in the morning and I have tried many fragrances at the store, but this was really, really powerful. Also, I have tried the Molecule 04. I think it's a Giovanni based fragrance, so it's the sandalwood basically. So that was much more pleasant in my opinion. Like, it was really creamy and sweet and a little woody, something that you would expect from any sandalwood based fragrance, and it was not as powerful. So it was soothing, it was calming, it was pleasant to wear like during the day. I didn't smell it much. I think the lasting power and the projection is not comparable to the Molecule 01. So yeah, I would recommend Molecule 01 to someone who wants to layer fragrances, as I said before. Like, I think this is an excellent choice if you want to spice up, like, or just extend the lifetime of your fragrance. Like, you want to make it last longer or make it more interesting, make it more unique, then you can layer it with Molecule 01. It basically goes with any wood-based fragrance, or something oriental or something fresh. Like, there are many choices that you can use with the Molecule. Even the florals, I think, will go with this Isui Super, because this has been used widely now in so many different fragrances as a part of as one of the notes. So yeah, I think it's too plain and linear for someone who is in the fragrance game for a long time and who is becoming like a real connoisseur for fragrance in the fragrance world, you know. So it's a little boring, I would say, for those people, and you get tired of it pretty fast, you know. So a big bottle, like 100 ml bottle, like, probably if you layer it, then it makes sense. But if you want to just use it on its own, like, I wouldn't even bother, you know, spending money on it, or I wouldn't bother just picking up this one fragrance and wearing it, because really it makes you bored, and you get tired of the same one and the same note over and over again. You know, you kind of want some change, you want some development, you want some layers, and it's basically just one smell. So no matter how much you like it, there will be a point you'll get tired of it. So yeah, it's a nice fragrance. And for the starter, I think for those who are trying to go beyond like go beyond designer fragrances and want to expand their experience, so I think this is something you can start with. This would be a good choice for someone who wants to explore as a niche world, I would say. But to me nowadays, I don't think so that I need or I want to own any of these, like, probably even for the layering purposes, because I much rather enjoy just a complex and a fragrance that is good on its own. Like, you don't need anything else to add to it. So yeah, that's my take on that.